Hi everyone, this is Rosie from Nonna Stitching Lounge. Today I'm going to be doing a yarn comparison on worsted weight yarn. Hi everyone. I was asked after my paint box opening, where I purchased a whole bunch of DK and Aran weight yarns from Paintbox. I got some comments about comparing it to some other worsted weight yarn, and I thought that I would do that today. So today's not a normal chat video. It's going to be comparing 5 different worsted weight yarns. So I will shut off and turn the camera down to the yarn. Okay, so so you can see what I am comparing. Hello, so it's me again, and these are the 5 different worsted weight yarns that I had in my stash, and I thought that I would do a comparison video too. So I have the Paintbox yarn that I picked up from lovecrafts.com. I love this yarn, and this is a Hobby Lobby yarn that I picked up when I was in Florida in February. This is Red Heart Super Saver, which you can pretty much pick up anywhere in Walmart and Michael's, and order online if you want. This is the Kartopu Sauve, S-A-U-V-E, that I got in my comparison video to Ice Yarns, and this is the Ice Yarns Saver 100. Okay, so the Saver 100, I don't know if you can see that, where are we? Oop, there we go. So I'm going to do a comparison on these 5 worsted weight, or I guess worsted weight and Aran are the same as far as I understand anyway, and I did a swatch in each one of them so that I could compare how they work. So I'm going to start with the let's see, the Ice Yarns. So the Saver 100. Okay, so the Saver 100 was, and I'm going to give you US funds, money, because it was easier than trying to convert to Canadian funds. So the Saver 100 was about $1.25 a skein. Okay, and I think we did that comparison. 190 yards, $1.25, 125 a skein, and it comes in about 41 colors. So there's quite a great variety in the Saver 100. That and the Kartopu, sorry, from Hobium is the same, 190 yards, but this was over it was $3 a skein. So I think we talked about that when I did the comparison, that essentially these were the same, but Ice Yarns was half the price for the same amount of yardage. Okay. Then we have the Red Heart Super Saver. And the Red Heart Super Saver, it comes in about 60 different shades. Now, you're not going to get all those shades in Walmart or Michael's, but you will get them online. I think I checked out Lovecrafts, where the paint box came from, and they have over 60 colors that you can get, in the solids, that is. And it came out to about $5 a skein. Now, for all these yarns, I'm just quoting you the retail price. You can get, obviously, some Hobium yarns cheaper if you get an order of $150 because you got no shipping. Ice Yarns is the cheapest. I love this yarns. Every other week, apparently, there's 30% off. And Paintbox was actually a pretty good price on its own. So let me get back to here. So the Red Heart Super Saver it's about $5 a skein, but if you go to Michael's, you got a 40% coupon, and all those other things, and sometimes they have deals. You'll probably able to get it cheaper, but I'm just going to stick with the retail price. So I love this yarn. The Hobby Lobby is also $4.99 regular price, and it is 355 yards. The Red Heart Super Saver is, I forgot to tell you, 364 yards. So essentially these two are the same yardage for the same amount of money. And these are all 100% acrylic. Then we have the paint box yarns, and this is the Simply Aran one. And it has 54 shades. It's about $2 a skein. Can be a little bit cheaper if you've got coupons again, but it's about $2 a skein, and it's 201 yards. So it's about the same weight, or sorry, the same as these two yarns, because these are 190 each, and this is just over 200. So, and these two are pretty much similar in the yardage as well as the price. And these are all similar, pretty much the price, except the Kartopu is a $3. These two are, this is the cheapest, and this is about $2 somewhere in between. Okay? Now, the hook size that they all recommend are a little bit different, but it varies between, I think, the ice yarns, it asks for a 5mm hook, which is an H. The Kartopu is the one that actually asks for a 3.5 to a 4, a smaller hook. Paint box asks for a 5. Red Heart, I believe, is 5.5, and I Love This Yarn is also 5.5. So again, these are pretty much similar. This one, I'm not sure why it asks for such a small hook. Now, I did sample size. I did a sample of each of them. I did 2 rows of half double, 3 rows of double, and then 2 rows of half double, just to see if they come out the same. Now these two came out pretty much identical. So this is the Red Heart and the I Love This Yarn. So they came out pretty much identical in size. They're almost the same in weight when you order them. But between these two, I have to tell you, I really love this yarn. The Red Heart is a great utility yarn, no doubt, but it feels plasticky in comparison to I Love This Yarn. It feels plasticky, it splits, I don't know, it just doesn't, I mean, it has its usefulness, but the I Love This Yarn is really nice and soft for that weight and costs. I really like this. Plus the I Love This Yarn, I don't know if you can see the difference, I'll try to put this closer, but it actually has a little twist to it. It doesn't come undone as quickly as the Red Heart Super Saver. So price-wise, they're almost identical. Weight-wise, they're almost identical. But when it comes, push comes to shove, and I had access to Hobby Lobby, I would do the I Love This Yarn way over the Red Heart Super Saver. It is just a way nicer feel to it, much softer. It also, it's made in, I Love This Yarn is made in Turkey. Red Heart is made in the USA, I do believe, yes. So, I mean, if that's important to you, then now you know about Red Heart versus I Love This Yarn. Now, for these three, again, these are, again, pretty much similar in weight, yardage. I already talked about the cost. And when I went to crochet the exact same swatch, they're exactly the same. Now, the paint box is actually a little bit smaller because only used 10 stitches, and these ones I used 11. But the ice yarns and the Kartopu are pretty much the same. They are not, I would say they're pretty much probably as soft as the I Love This Yarn, but you get less for your money. Well, the ice yarns you probably get about the same when you look at the cost, but you have to order, you know, from Turkey. So it's these two are pretty much identical. I would say I would prefer, I don't know, they're pretty much the same when you feel them, I have to say. They do have a little bit of a twist, but they do, I think I've talked to you about these ones. They do unwind as you're crocheting. It's not a really heavy twist. Like, it's not a tight twist, rather. And they do split. So when I was doing the half, not when I was doing the double crochets, but when I was doing the half doubles, these would split because, you know, you got to pull through 3 stitches. So unless you're really careful, yeah, it splits. Overall, so the paint box yarn, I will show you, it has a really nice twist to it. I don't know if you can see the twist. I think you see a little bit of it. And it doesn't split, even doing half double. It's really soft, and it is really nice, and it feels really nice. Of all of these worsted weights, Aran's, or I have to say, I prefer the paint box. And I just ordered this, so you can see the stitches on this are a little bit more defined than some of the others. This one's not so bad. Again, this one's not too bad. But this one just has just a slightly, it's just lighter, just feels more airier. And I used a size 6 hook or J hook on all of these. I didn't change hook sizes. So I used a 6 hook for all of them so that they would come out the same. And so, which one would I recommend? I think you probably know where I'm going with this. If I had my choice, I think for worsted weights, and I had to order again, I would go with the paint box. Because it has a really nice texture to it. It has a lot of colors. The paint box has about 54 shades, so which is pretty good. The Kartopu has 38 shades. The Ice Yarns has 41 shades. The Red Heart I told you had 60, and the I Love This Yarn, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it has a lot of shades as well. But overall, for price, I really, really like this paint box, because if these are double the price of this, more than double the price, and this has 200 yards, this would be pretty close to this, 400 and 364 yards, and this is 364. So you actually would get more for your money by buying paint box through Lovecrafts, even in Canadian funds. And these shades are really pretty, and they come in those, I was going to say the chiffon bags. They're not chiffon, but you know what I mean. It's really nice, and it comes right to your door. And so even with shipping, this paint box really looks nice, and overall, it really crochets nicer, I think. You know, I mean, is there a real substantial difference? No. Like, I mean, if you closed your eyes and you took a look at it, you might feel a difference, but my favorite two are to do any kind of shawls or any kind of work or baby stuff would be I Love This Yarn and paint box. Those are my favorite. So that is my review on the worsted weight yarns. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions on it, let me know. Now, I didn't do the Bernat worsted that you get at Walmart because I didn't have any, but I'm presuming it's going to be similar to the Red Heart Super Saver. You know, I'm making, the reason I have this yellow and everything is I'm making a granny square blanket with this, and I started it before I, I think before I bought I Love This Yarn, but I don't have a lot of access to I Love This Yarn, so that's a problem for me. But I do have Paint Box, and even just feeling it, it is just so soft, and it has such a nice twist to it. So that's it. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Put them down in the comment box below, and if you like this video, let me know. And if you want any other comparison videos to be done, put down in the comment box and I'll see what I can do. Okay, so thanks everybody for watching. Ciao for now.